Hello, how are you today? Today, I'm going to talk about the universal laws are working all the time, day and night. You might be doubting or living in the fear or worry or doubt and fear because you still not believing in the universal laws and you think things are not working uh, because of the environment or family or friends, whatever you are thinking around your goals. Let me tell you, according to the laws, they are working all the time. Whatever you are seeking is already there, it's working already, is sometimes we start to think it's not working. But let me give you the example. Universal laws in the world working day and night. So I have to give you some example to convince you it's working. Whatever you're seeking is working already. Your mind is working all the time. Universal laws are working all the time. But because we don't believe in that, like we don't have the faith or believing 100% believing in that something beyond is working all the time. If something is beyond working all the time, that means whatever you're seeking is working all the time too. But you have to believe in that because everything works to and through you. It's not outside. It's not outside of your mind. It's not your outside of your body. It's everything, whatever you experiencing, whatever you're creating, it is working through you. So that's what I'm talking about, working with your own mind. And this is what I'm working with. I'm talking about the working with the universal laws, because laws are working all the time, whether you believe them or you don't believe them. So I have to give you some example to 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 have the faith or to believe in. Yes, the laws are working all the time, they are working. So we have to see the evidence, we have to see the otherwise we're not going to believe it, are we? If I say universal laws are working all the time, they are working day and night, you might not believe it. But let me give you some example, and then I will let me introduce myself first. Then I will start talking about the laws are working all the time. My name is Anita Bansal. I'm consultant of thinking to result. My mentor is Bob Proctor and Sandy Gallagher. This is what I learned from my mentor. Everything works in the universe according to the laws. We have to know the laws, and everything works according to our own mind. And we have to know our own mind. If we are not aware of our own mind and the universal laws, this is a reason sometimes we start to doubt, sometimes we start to feel worry and doubt and fear, because we are not seeing the evidence, we are not believing in something is working all the time. Same with the mind is working all the time, but we have to understand our own mind. So let me give you example how we can start believing that the universal laws are working all the time. I'm going to give you one example. Say the day comes after day, night comes. Do you think it's in your control? If you even you don't believe it, or you think, oh, it's not gonna happen, do you think it's gonna happen according to what you think? It's not. The day gonna come after day, night gonna come. It's a law. It's a beyond universal law, beyond in human beings' head. It's beyond out of in our control, and and it's working all the time. So after day, the night come. After night, day comes. It's working. That is a law, and we have to believe that it's working all the time. Even though we believe it or we don't believe it, does not really matter. Still working. And then we have to. I'm gonna give you another example. The season comes. Say we have 4 seasons. Like say I'm gonna talk about the season. Say it's a winter now. After winter, they're gonna be a spring. After spring, they're gonna be a summer. After summer, they're gonna be a autumn. Then again, it's gonna be a winter. So these 4 seasons are working and day and night. It's automatic. They are not in our human beings' hand. And whether we believe them, we don't believe them, but the seasons are still working. Doesn't matter if you have 2 seasons or 4 seasons, but they are working. It's not in the human being's head. It's beyond the powers. It's working day and night. And we have to believe that. Looking at this evidence, then we have to start believing in something. If we don't believe in something, how we can believe that there's something, the beyond power is working? Same with your own mind, is working all the time. We are consuming the energy is working all the time. And how we using this energy and we experiencing the results. So if we start using the energy, the what the we want to see the result according to, definitely you're going to see the results according to your goals, your business goals, or whatever goals you have, finance goals, whatever you're trying to build. And we have to believe in these laws. They are working all the time. I cannot give you another example. You know, the beach, the water, the tide goes in, the tides come out. It's again, it's a law. There's no such a thing, tide gonna go in and not gonna come out. It's always gonna come in and gonna come out, because it's a law. So these laws are working all the time. So this is the reason I'm talking about the laws and our own mind. They are working all the time. They work together, mind and the universal laws. We have to know how the universal laws work, and then we have to know how our own mind works. So all I want to say today, laws are working all the time. Our mind is working all the time too. So we are consuming the energy, but how we consuming the energy, that is the difference. So to convince that our own mind is working all the time, never doubt about that, or worry or doubt and fear, and it's not working. It's working all the time. But how you're using your own mind, that is the difference. We think other people are better than me. No, because we are not aware of our own mind. We can have or do anything if we are aware of our own mind. And the energy is given us 100% is here, and there's no less or more. Everybody have the same time, same energy, and what we are making out of it, that is the difference. So let me say that again. Laws are working all the time, and our own mind is working all the time. But how we're going to use and consume our own energy, that is the difference. Your results are not coming from outside. Your results are coming from you, through you, how you are using your own mind and according to the laws. So you have to know your laws. You have to know your own mind working together using the information. So you can do, have, or create anything. So never doubt yourself or live in the worry and doubt and fear. Opposite is a faith. We have to believe in something. There's something is working all the time. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. Hopefully this lesson going to help you. And hopefully you're not going to live in the worry and doubt and fear. Is the laws are not working for you, or your mind is not working for you. It's working, and laws are working too. So but you have to know how to use your own mind. That is all the difference is. So this is what I learned from my mentor, Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor taught this information more than 60 years, because it worked and still working. I have used it, it's working for me and still working with my goals. So hopefully you can use this information too, can help you also. Please ask questions. Without asking questions, sometimes you're living in the doubt. And ask questions, send me the message, or and ask question. That's all I want to say. Thank you for letting me share the information with you. All I'm doing just facilitating this lesson, and this information is coming direct from my mentor, Bob Proctor. All the information is I'm sharing this what I learned from my mentors, Sandy Gallagher and Bob Proctor. Thank you for letting me share the information with you, and have a great day. Hopefully you're gonna start believing yourself, the laws, and your mind is working day and night. Just like after day, night comes, after night, day comes. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.